Unbelievable. This occurred in Bandung, West Java, 2018. If possible, change lanes safely. Be patient and careful on roads. Oh my God, it couldn't be stopped.
A huevo. Mételo, papito. Aguas, 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 aguas. Su madre.
Those who have used the braking ramp say that it cost them dearly, but it's more expensive to lose your life. Blessings to all the truckers.
Vamos a ver al compa. Sí, vamos, vamos, vamos.
That's time when height limits seem to be forgotten by bad drivers. Checking brakes and tires before departure is mandatory for all good drivers. Glad the driver was safe. He needs a new tire. If you find our videos help you drive better, please comment your thoughts so we can make more videos. Thank you very much. Now continue. Oh my. Oh no. What do you think about this semi? Perfect performance. Observe the mirror carefully before turning. Obey the speed limit. Roads are not a playground. Please strictly follow the law to minimize regrets like this. An ambulance had an accident in Indonesia recently. Oh no, wake up, wake up! Car must have been at very high speed and the truck empty. The junction definitely needed better road markings by the look of it. Why didn't he skim beside it to slow it down and stop it? Unfamiliar terrain or an inexperienced driver? So sad. Why do people drive so fast and recklessly? Like the video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. dangerous. Many Indonesian drivers still use the road shoulder on the MBZ elevated toll road. So dangerous. Be careful on the roads and pay attention to the traffic situation. The driver of this car is a woman. What do you think? Wow, a crazy video in Minnesota. Didn't go over the bridge and the fire minimized really quick so he could escape. Thank God. It's sad that overspeeding often occurs. Lessons of speed control never go out of style. One of the most dangerous situations you can put yourself in. Car decides to cut off truck and brake check him. Never do it. How about lifespan of these cars? Maybe it needs to rest after a long journey. Bad day of trucker. It's time to add more lighting for this road. That's the reason why you should never follow a trucker too closely, and why you should never pass them on the right, if not absolutely necessary. Remember it. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to our channel to see more about this side of nature. See you in the next video.
In southwest Brisbane, concerning video footage captures a truck crashing into a parked car, narrowly missing a nearby pedestrian. Please obey speed limits.
Yeah, we've got a light truck at this location. It's almost in the westbound lane. You okay, mate?
Stoplights are optional. Never jump it.
Holy shit, bro.
Maybe the Tesla drivers are over-reliant on the tech. Luckily, no one was hurt. A recent collision in intersections in Windsor, Colorado. In October 2023 in China, a red truck encountered a sinkhole while traveling on the road. You can see the concrete pavement behind the truck collapse suddenly, creating a large crater. The back half of the truck fell into the pit, while the front end remained suspended in the air. Fortunately, there were no injuries, and the vehicle was swiftly recovered later that day. The car driver was aggressive. In the end, he was directly hit by the big car. Instant karma. Never do it. Always respect others on the road. This is crazy driving by a careless Indian driver. A nightmare. That wasn't a plan, I don't think. That looked like his battery cover wasn't secured. Yes, pan or a battery cover. Do you know when the left light is turned on, it must be cut before the other one passes? Please remember it. This was captured on the I-24 eastbound near Monteagle, Tennessee, the result of the driver not downshifting before starting at a 6% grade downhill. I think it's a good lesson for us. Not turning on your light is also illegal. Never ignore it. When crossing railroad tracks, ensure your vehicle can fully clear the tracks before proceeding. Never stop, idle, or park on railroad tracks, as this can lead to a dangerous situation if the vehicle stalls or if a train is unexpectedly approached. On the Dahan Bridge, a motorcycle abruptly moved from the right lane to the left lane without signaling, causing a collision with a nearby vehicle. Don't be so hasty. Motor crash oil on the road, so poor.
Olha só, aí ó, tombou.
Guy trying to be a speed racer on a sharp turn. Oh no, a valuable lesson for truckers. Never do it.
Foi a segunda, velho. Na primeira ali ele quase tombou e bateu no outro. Tá bem mesmo?
Stay safe out there, y'all. This incident occurred in August of 2023, the Odessa region in Ukraine. Be safe out there, folks. Don't drink and drive. Glad everyone survived. An idiot driver almost hits a car and nearly wrecks himself so he doesn't miss his exit. If he obeyed the speed limit and paid attention on the road, he could control his car better. Glad he was okay. Why some can't understand that you are supposed to stop behind the white line and remain there until it is safe and clear to proceed. If everyone had high explosives attached all around their vehicle, how would they drive? Never do it. Adhere to posted speed limits and adjust your speed for road conditions. The driver of the white car needs a massive fine, don't you think? Anyway, never be emulated.
You caused that.
As you know that the trains cannot stop in time at any speed, every one of these crossing accidents are the vehicle driver's fault. Please remember that when those crossing bars come down, that's there to keep you alive, not inconvenience you on your way to Walmart. Be careful. When two vehicles ran a red light and crossed a railway intersection, they were hit by a speeding train in China. Never jump red lights as well as cross railways careless like that. Blind spots of large trucks are always the nightmare. Be cautious and stay away from them on the road. Audi R8 swerved and hit a telephone pole in China. It was touching how many people were willing to help out. Don't text or use your phone in general while driving. It causes more danger than you can imagine. Be careful and pay attention to the traffic situation. Oh my God! Hope the motorbiker was safe. A semi-truck lost control on the I-80, nearly hitting a Wyoming highway patrol officer. Thankfully, the officer is unharmed. A reminder to all to adhere to speed limits for safety on the roads. If you find our videos help you drive better, please comment number 1 so we can make more videos. Thank you very much. Now continue. Was the semi-truck trying to pass? Good on you for stopping. Bless you. A semi-truck lost control on an icy road in Lion City, New York. Hope you learn how to adjust your driving to suit the weather, whether it's rain, snow, or fog. What makes them think that driving slower under the bridge will make it better? No, here the problem is height. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments.
Oh my God. A helicopter flies too close to an active tornado and loses control. Finally crashed to the ground. Crazy how the chopper rotors are already mangled before it even hits anything. If you find some interesting things from our videos, please comment what you like so we can make more videos. Now continue. That's a long, very silent fall to the ground. The only thing you'll hear is the engine revving and the air and seeing the ground come up to meet you. So sad. Passenger recorded the frightening scene of strong winds and debris after 2 tornadoes were reported near Fort Lauderdale Airport, causing flight delays. Fortunately, no injuries occurred, and the experience was undoubtedly terrifying for those on board. The video captured by an amateur depicts the chilling moment when 2 helicopters collided in northern Argentina in March 2015. The footage offers a stark reminder of the dangers inherent in aerial operations, underscoring the need for stringent safety protocols to prevent such tragic incidents. Like video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. Amidst a Spanish storm, passengers on board a plane were gripped by terror as severe turbulence jolted the aircraft. In France, a DHC twin Otter aircraft collided with a helicopter while attempting to land at Gustave Airport. Fortunately, no one was on board the helicopter, but its wing was torn off. Firefighters responded to the scene to address potential fuel leaks, but no fires occurred. Praise God. Have you ever witnessed this before? In Maryland, a Cessna 185 Skywagon overturned in a cornfield. The incident occurred around 5:30 p.m., but thankfully, there were no injuries. Firefighters were also present, ensuring safety measures such as removing the battery and fuel from the wings. Does the helicopter have warning signs or permission to land on the road? I am not sure who is at fault. And you? Are you surprised? The helicopter takes off from Zermatt, gathers staff for the cabin here in Hernley-Hütte, and then takes off again. It's called Hernley Hut, which can be considered a base camp for the Matterhorn, is also a rescue base. So great. What a remarkable sight. A rare event, a 747 in flight coupled with a bird strike. A helicopter approaching the runway at the water's edge suddenly crashes into the lake due to a failure. Environmental factors such as strong winds, low visibility, or sudden changes in weather conditions could also contribute to the accident. What do you think about its reason? chilling eyewitness video documented the harrowing scene as a tourist helicopter lost control and careened into a rooftop during a landing attempt in Medellin, Colombia. The footage vividly depicts the helicopter's spiraling descent. Unbelievable. On August 1st, 2019, a single-prop KR-2 plane in a state of emergency performed a daring landing onto State Route 7 in Spanaway on a Washington state highway, about 40 miles south of Seattle. In Turkey's Antalya, an airport was struck by a tornado, with visuals capturing the destructive force as it tore through the airport. Causing damage to planes and infrastructure alike. All left a trail of destruction in its wake amid the howling winds. A helicopter belonging to the Guardia di Finanza experienced a crash at Bolzano Airport. The incident took place during a training session while the Augusta Westland AW169 helicopter was on the ground with its rotors in motion, unexpectedly tipping over onto its right side. Despite the mishap, the crew of 2 emerged unharmed from the accident. This was the crash of the helicopter in Hidalgo in August 2021. So terrible. Moments before liftoff on its journey from Dublin to Chicago, an Aer Lingus Airbus A330 encountered a flock of birds, resulting in damage to its right-hand engine and triggering pronounced vibrations. Audible adjustments to thrust settings by the pilots post-takeoff indicate their efforts to address the situation and ensure a safe continuation of the flight. The Brazilian Eurocopter 350 helicopter crash is believed to have been caused by a ground resonance effect. The incident occurred after landing. Fortunately, all passengers, including 2 pilots, a doctor and a nurse, escaped serious injuries. A forest fire extinguishing helicopter crashed in Bozong, Jeollanam-do on Nov. 2017. In 1986, a Michigan 8 military helicopter caught the crane cable with its main rotor blades, fell from a height of about 50 meters near the walls of the turbine hall, and burned. A helicopter crash near a coastal resort threatened hundreds of tourists in the vicinity of Barnabas 13th. The event unfolded without harm to anyone, yet has raised concerns about air safety in the area. Other accident helicopters sinking to a depth of 20 meters during desalination work at Daecheong Lake, Korea. Oh my God! An F-16 fighter jet belonging to the United States Forces Korea crashed during a training flight in South Korea. Despite its amphibious design, the Mi-14PS helicopter faced challenges after water ingress and landing gear malfunction due to electrical issues. A Attempts to take off resulted in the nose burying in the water, causing rotor blade collision and instantaneous overturning. While partially destroyed, the helicopter remained afloat, enabling most occupants to escape. What do you think about this helicopter? A private jet crashed onto a Florida freeway, engulfing in flames after the pilot skillfully maneuvered a landing, but both engines failed. The flight, bound from Columbus, Ohio to Naples, Florida. 3 passengers were rescued by quick-thinking motorists. Respect much? Helicopter Red Bull Cobra IH-1 belonging to the Flying Bulls fleet had an accident at Hoffen Airfield. The pilot survived the crash uninjured. This video was taken at Dali Lake in southern China. A fire helicopter dispatched to extinguish a forest fire in China crashed while filling water from a lake. It's one of those unfortunate aviation mishaps. During an air show in Russia, a helicopter lost control while performing aerial maneuvers, crashing into a waterfall. The pilot ejected safely, averting a catastrophe, but the incident resulted in damage to nearby vehicles. The helicopter accident in the Tatra Mountains on August 11, 1994. It was crashed in the rugged terrain of the Tatras. The helicopter descended too rapidly due to excessive throttle reduction. Attempts to increase throttle damaged the tail rotor, causing loss of control. Despite efforts to ascend, the damaged tail rotor failed to counter main rotor inertia, leading to uncontrollable rotation and eventual crash. A previously unknown video of the crash of a military plane in Baranovici on May 19, 2021.
Это самолет.
What was
Куда он
happening?
падает-то?
Two helicopters undergoing flight training in Malaysia collided in the air. One of the crashed helicopters crashed into the forest, while the other made an emergency landing. In thick fog en route from Gimpo Airport to Jamsil Heliport, a helicopter veered off course towards I Park in Samsung Dong, Seoul. Its propeller struck Building 102, causing the helicopter to fluctuate in altitude before crashing into a nearby flower bed. Debris, including glass from the building's exterior, scattered upon impact. Fortunately, there were no casualties despite damage to all helicopters involved. You can see the helicopter losing its balance and the two wings hitting the ground. This is a helicopter crashed at Cheongwangbong Peak Jiri Mountain, Korea in 2020. Smoke spread and debris could be seen flying, causing hikers to avoid the mountain. During a rescue mission in Dresden, Germany, a harrowing incident unfolded as the tail rotor of the helicopter Christoph 38 clipped an apple tree upon landing in a sloped garden. Despite significant rotor damage rendering the helicopter inoperable, the patient was stabilized and transported to a hospital by ambulance. If you find some interesting things from our videos, please comment what you like so we can make more videos. Thanks much. Now continue. On April 21st, 2014, during the Sewol Ferry disaster in South Korea, a helicopter involved in the search and rescue operations for the Sewol Ferry, which had sunk off the southwestern coast, crashed in downtown Gwangju. The helicopter, a Kai Shurian, crashed into a building in the densely populated area. This highlighted the dangers and complexities of large-scale rescue operations, especially in urban environments. On July 27, 2023, at Yakutsk Airport, Mi-26RF6053 of the border service of the FSB of Russia collided with a lighting mast while taxiing. The impact caused damage to the main rotor transmission and led to the destruction of the tail rotor assembly. Additionally, part of the mast fell onto the helicopter. Fortunately, there were no casualties reported. Like video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. On the afternoon of October 21st, 2018, Taiwan Railway's Puma train 6432 from Shulin to Taitung derailed and overturned at Suao-Onma station. The entire train was thrown off the tracks, causing seats to shift and tilt, with multiple carriages suffering severe deformation and stacking. If you find our videos help you drive better, please comment what you like so we can make more videos. Thanks much. Now continue. Although the train guard tried his best to signal, the train could not stop in time. The luxurious white car was dragged more than 500 m and seriously destroyed. Fortunately, the driver wisely escaped before the car stalled on rail. Oh my God! A massive landslide occurred, dislodging a portion of the train from the railroad tracks. So sad for train. Rail barriers play a critical role in railway safety, helping to prevent collisions at railway crossings. Imagine what would happen to this careless motorcyclist without it. So surprised for catching two trains at once. What do you think about this? Have you ever worried for any crash or anything else? Never be emulated this car, so dangerous. Anyway, trucker was okay. This is a valuable lesson for him and other drivers. A passenger train hit a lorry stopped at the level crossing on Tuesday in Ardui, West Flanders. The first two wagons derailed but did not overturn. Thanks God. In Zacatecas, Mexico, a harrowing head-on collision between two trains occurred on October 14, 2018. Footage from inside one of the trains reveals the intense chaos as the collision became inevitable. Yes, if there is time, exit the vehicle immediately. Do not attempt to retrieve personal belongings. Remember that your priority is to get away from the tracks as quickly as possible. Even though there were no barriers, railway staff held flags and signaled early to signal the approaching train. However, the truck driver's recklessness and impatience left us such serious consequences. Like video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. The driver clearly knew the train was coming. Yes, and he tried to press the accelerator but hesitated when he reached the railroad. And the result is... Fortunately, the train only crashed into the trunk and the driver was still safe after that carelessness and recklessness. Why did he stop to wait for the train but then continue pressing the gas pedal? Was he sleepy or there's some confusion? So sad. While the other car stopped to wait for the train to pass, this driver still drove quickly to win the train. What an idiot driver. Never do it. Oh my God. Never be impatient. On a Thursday morning, a train rammed into a truck stranded on the tracks near Route 9W and New Main Street in Hazardous, New York. Miraculously, the driver managed to escape to safety just moments before the collision occurred. This dramatic event serves as a stark reminder of the dangers lurk at railway intersections and the importance of swift action in averting potential disasters. The train's long length and weight do not allow it can break suddenly. Remember it, for your safety. Wow, fast and furious. Being patient can save lives and prevent accidents, especially as crossing railroad. The truck, after being struck by the train, was dragged along the tracks for an astonishing 200 meters.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.